So this was our goal for the whole season, and we've been shooting for it and preparing for it since October. And we really went for this qualifying time at New England's, where we ran like a 9:51, I think. And we were really excited. We thought that would qualify because the qualifying standard is 10:04, and we really crushed that. But then as like the weeks went on, we saw our name get higher and higher, and we knew that we needed to go for it one more time, and that was conferences, because we knew we had a really competitive conference, especially in the DMR with Merrimack and AIC. So we refocused and got our team back together for conferences and competed really well with AIC. They ended up winning, but we were right behind them like a half second after. And we were really excited at that point because we ran a 9:49 conversion with the flat track, and we knew that could get in. I really enjoy practicing during spring break because you don't have the distraction of classes, and I can really focus on what we have to do this weekend. So I think the big thing is just staying focused while we're kind of in a relaxed state during spring break. But it's awesome. Yesterday we got to go to the Reggie Lewis Center and got a really good workout on that track. And it felt like, I was talking to Alex, and it felt like we were professional athletes because we were just like traveling down a small group of us just to get this one workout in for the day. That was like the only thing we had to do, and then we could relax. So it was really cool. It kind of felt like professional athletes get a little special treatment there. Yeah, so the schedule, I've never been to a national championship. This is my first time, and it's been on my mind since I missed it in spring last year. But I'm really happy that we could make it, and I think one of the big things is just trying to like get used to, well, it's in Kansas, so we're going to be traveling all day tomorrow. So just flushing out when we get there and getting used to like the jet lag and staying focused. But I think it's set up well that we're getting there 2 days before we race, because we get to flush out after our flight tomorrow on the track, and then on Thursday we get a nice pre-meet to get used to the track and get focused again and get on a good sleeping schedule. We have like a kind of like a welcome dinner, which I've never been to, but Luke and Alex have, so for cross country. So they'll come kind of show me around that and all the expectations that we have at a national championship. I'm glad we have that experience, and I'm excited to experience it for the first time.
Yeah, so basically since freshman year I've been wanting to be on this DMR team because it seems to be the team that always goes to nationals and does well and becomes an All-American. So I've been working towards it for 4 years now, and now I thought my indoor season was over, but then I got an opportunity to be on the team, and I took the opportunity, and now I'm going to Pittsburgh, Kansas, which doesn't seem that glamorous, but I'm pretty excited about it. I'm with a great group of guys. I love them. They all run really fast, and I'm just hoping to run just as fast with them. It's been great. I mean, I've known these guys for a little while now, and just getting the chemistry of the handoffs is the hardest part, but we went into Reggie yesterday and had a great practice. To Mules, my handoff is looking great. Me to Verk is awesome, and then Verk and Taxer have been working all year on it, and it's been great just getting to know these guys a little bit better and just spending time with them, and I'm really looking forward to a couple days from now getting to run with them over in Kansas. She's definitely a character. She's awesome. She has an intensity of every single practice, and I know her whole outlook to this week is this is it. We just have to get there, and once you're there, you just have to compete. I mean, all the times mean nothing, all the seeds mean nothing. Anything can happen in this race. We just have to get there and beat the guy that's next to you, and once you beat him, beat the guy that's in front of him. Something that stuck out is she said she's glad I'm here. She loves my intensity, and I find myself to be a pretty intense person when it comes to track and field. So I'm really excited that she sees that in me, and I'm going to do my best on Friday.
Overall, I think the season went great. We killed it in our first DMR back in New England's at Reggie. And then going on throughout the rest of the season, we all had really good individual events, a lot of PRs. I PR'd personally in the mile, Verk PR'd in the 800, and yeah, the season was going really good. And then we had another DMR at conferences, and we killed it, finally qualified for nationals, and we're super excited to be going. And we're hoping to get top 8 and become All-Americans, get on the podium. Yeah, it's definitely going to be crazy because looking at the times, we're really close. I mean, the top 3, their times are really fast, and they're going to be hard to catch, but like 4 through like 9, it's just like, it's anyone's game. Like, we all run pretty much the same time. It's going to be super competitive. But I feel like it's just going to be whoever's really trying to go for it that day, and we'll get it. And I know we're all ready to go for it.
So being the 1200 meter leg, the handoff is probably the most complicated handoff in all of track. You're going from a 1200 runner to a 400 runner. Hopefully I'll be coming in around like 60-second per 400 pace, and the 400 guy is taking off at hopefully under 50-second per 400 pace. So that differential can make things really complicated. So you have to have really good body language and body communication and kind of like teamwork. And so me and Josh have been practicing a lot this week, trying to make sure the handoffs are crisp and where they need to be going into nationals. And I think we're ready for that. But it's definitely something that can go wrong. So it's something that you really have to prepare for. I think the theme, and it kind of tends to be like a theme for all season, is just intensity. I know in these interviews I've said it before that the DMR is something that every time we step on a line, it's intentful. And usually that intention is to get to where we've gotten now, get to the NCAAs. And so now that we're there, the intent is to leave All-Americans. So although the objective has changed a little bit, it's the same intensity, the same intent, the same really just going after it and making sure we walk away knowing that we did everything in our power to reach that objective. So I think I'd say intent is a big theme. I love the 1200 meter. I think it's one of the most fun events on the track. It kind of incorporates strength and speed, which is something where I like to try and balance out. It's like I love cross country, obviously, but for different reasons, definitely. I feel like the 1200 meters is just a really fun event to be a part of and just a really fun race to be in. So being able to be in that event, running that leg at this stage is going to be really a blast, I think. I think it's going to be just an all-around great experience.